Tour team, welcome back to Transport Fever 2 on Bonneyville on PlayStation 5 with me, Long John Silver, on my channel. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to click that like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're clicking that like. And don't forget to check out all the other videos, because there's quite a lot of them on my channel. Right, where were we? Well, things have changed a little bit. Depends what you've been watching. I did a 2-hour live stream on the weekend, where I was going around trying to make sure that I was getting all of these things that the towns need to the town. So I did a bit of Arrecife, Antiquera, except didn't do goods. And Villa de Cans. Villa de Cans wanted more things and then decided it wanted less things. Population took a little bit of a nosedive. Job related wise, I did a little bit of rearranging roads, and that may well have impacted a few people. So they'll probably be back. I imagine they'll be back. Who is this making for? As making for Antiquera. So I think they'll be back. Is the short answer to that one. And I hooked up a few things. I connected a few things. We've got some timber down here. We've got some tools happening down here. I had to do a little bit of pardon me, jiggery pokery with some bridges and some roads where we were, and some tunnels where we were getting congestion points, and I had to do a little bit of tweaking. So what's happening now is that as some of these demands are picking up, I am having to move slightly more product around the place, and as a consequence, we're getting a little bit more train congestion. It's not exactly a perfectly laid out map in terms of road design. I'm not. I think the rail network is not that bad, nor is it super congested. Some of these central hubs could be made larger and or bypassed, etc. And that's not a problem. But the road network is pretty ad hoc, and there's no point in doing anything with the road network because I can't actually build any decent roads. So where we were at is we were over here at Rivas, and we just finished modifying the trucks which are coming this way, which are bringing bricks. So this is the oil and bricks. So yeah, there was 2 trains in quick succession. So they picked up all the oil here. So there's not that much, but they do have room for an awful lot of bricks. And this is the train coming back, which has an awful lot of bricks. So that's the kind of thing that is happening over there. Now then, we should be getting enough machines out of here, but we're a little bit short of steel, it seems. But we only need 8. So they're not really picking up a lot. But I'm actually, now that I come to think of it, are we even running machines over here yet? We are. Rivas, logs, and machines, trucks. So where are they? Are they picking up directly from here? Rivas, logs, and machines, trucks. Because it looks like they're not getting anything really. The loaded is in blue. They're getting some. They're getting some, but not a huge amount. There is an amount going here. Yeah, it must be. What's the production like on this place? Sketchy. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. So again, that's a steel related matter. I'm just having a look at this line here because currently what we've got, I think, is we've got a train bringing in steel over here, and then they're taking it over to Rivas, right? Yeah, this one, the Villa de Cans Rivas Freight. So they're competing with all the steel demand over here. Now, that's where our steel is coming from, and that's where Rivas is there for these machines. I would say it's kind of 50-50 down this side. So I would say we could almost run a steel line because this line it's not overutilized. That's for sure. I think isn't there an overlay on like how many are using it? Um, yeah. So down here you're looking at is that 300 or 3,000? 3,000 down there. And when you go up here, we're looking at 102. So, and I think that's shows the routes cargo take. So I think there's like what that means is like 102 cargo units going that way. Um, this one should be pretty massive. Yeah, 1,219. Yeah, so this is a very underutilized line up here. Quite busy down this way. It looks very busy because of the amount of oil. But that doesn't actually mean there's an awful lot of trains. And again, this is all really busy because of the volume of oil going that way. So if we were to bring steel down there, we could run machines up here because we've got a machines truck. The only issue being that machines and steel don't run on the same wagon. So if we jump in here and have a look at our cargo, hey, look, we got a new car. We got a 6-axle passenger car. We'll have a look at our passenger route in a minute. So machines go in the box car, steel goes on the flat car. We have now new box cars. This is new. So we're now getting bigger wagons. That's because we hit 1900. So we've hit 1900. We're starting to get bigger wagons. So we can start talking about increasing loads and things. That said, this takes 7. That takes 12. That is 12 meters long, and that is 9.4. Yeah, okay, so 2 of those is 18, and that will take 14, take up 14 meters, and 2 of those is 24 meters, takes up 24. Ooh, I'm sure there's some math that some people will tell me you can quickly work out just exactly how much room these take up versus how much they cart around. Anyway, so yeah, so steel and machines. Well, let's see if we can. I've tried this before and it hasn't worked out for me. So in terms of steel, it's a 1-for-1 steel. We got 2,395. We're gonna have to deliver a lot at a time. And that's probably fine. We'll see, because once we start delivering this way, it'll probably cool off the demand on the other side. Maybe because the other side's getting demand from other things. So if we were to run steel all the way down here, how much would we need? Well, at the minute it's over 100 if we can shift more than 100. So, and probably production and shipment wants to hit about 200 or so, and it's currently at 93. So we probably want to be shipping at least 100 steel this way. And how much machines do they want? They want quite a bit still. Yeah, I mean they still want 60 odd. So if we were to let's because again, creosote 654 million. So let's start over here because we're going to start the train over here. So let's start over here. So we're going to start a new line, and we're going to start here, and we're going to let this boil run all the way around here, all the way around here, and all the way down to here. we've already got steel trucks that are running steel that way. So that's fine. So at the Columnar steel plant, let's put him in that one, but say this is still on. We want him to pick up steel. And then what we want is we want him to look at that. 3 or 4 we're gonna have to add in an extra lines there eventually. So he's going to come over here, and what we want him to do is we want him to pick up machines. And we are already running machines out of there. Sorry, we're already running steel out of there. No, we don't need to run steel out of there because it's being picked up automatically. So that's fine. And we already have over here, we have machine trucks. Well, there's a problem too. We're not shifting nearly enough machine trucks. How many trucks have we got? 3 in very bad condition. Right, have we got any new trucks yet? No. Right, let's double that. That'll shift some machines for a start. Right, great. So that's the line. Oh, I never gave it a name. And we are going to call it, this is columnar, so it will be columnar to, that's Reavers. Reavers. Steel machines. There you go. Columnar Reavers steel machines. Right, so let's go here. We want one of these big bad boys who's quick. And I said we want 100 steel. So will this make us enough money, do you think? It's a long distance if we can get 100 steel going that far. Let's say 96. And we want him to bring back the same amount of machines. Not that I think he's ever actually going to bring back the same amount of machines. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Right? Okay, that's 209 meters long. Columnar Reavers steel machines. Right. So that'll go off and do that, and that will maybe, if we're lucky, help with the steel problem over there. How are these guys getting tools? Am I delivering tools over here? And if so, how? Who is delivering tools? Antiquera Reavers Freight? Antiquera? No, I can't see that. I can't see that. No. No, not you. Reavers Oil and Bricks. No, it must be this one. Villa de Cans. Villa de Cans, Reavers. Are you picking up tools? You are picking up tools. Because what I did not do is I haven't connected this over here. Because we have a lot of trucks heading this way, and I'm now getting this guy to function, and I've got this guy kind of functioning. What's this guy at? Not a lot, but I don't think we're meeting all of our demand for tools over here. So I think maybe if we connected that guy up there, with a little road that kind of skimped around the edge of the town, that probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, would it? And then they would be getting more tools, because that is how things work. I don't. It's such a nuisance when that. I don't want. So, if you want to solve that problem, you're like, oh, I don't want that to disappear, but I do want to delete that bit of road. You have to put in a node. Okay. I was going to put in a road here anyway. To be fair, A nice straight one, if such a thing exists. There we go. There's a nice straight road. And I can put in another straight road over here. I may as well connect it. And should we just put in a little curver like that? Let's do it like that. Just because. And we'll get out the smoothie tool, which, you know, we like the smoothie tool around these parts, and we'll give that a bit of a smooth. Right, and then they'll be coming in here, they'll be doing that, they'll be heading that way. Will they be holding up this traffic? No, I don't think so. No, I think there's probably enough room for that. So then all we need to do is, because we don't need to create any additional demand. It's already been created. We can just come over here, and Villa de Cans South is going to be picking up tools, and they could even bring machines back, couldn't they? I could have them pulling something back. What have we got a need for over here? It seems like machines. So in that case, let's have them pick up machines. In which case, I need to add a station. Which one is the machine station? Can't remember off the top of my head. It is it's this one here. Yeah, it's a bit of a detour, but that's fine. So Villa de Cans South, picking up tools, right? Picking up tools. Where are you? Picking up tools. Heading over to Villa de Cans Transfer. Dropping off tools, picking up machines, heading over to Cal de Oreo, what's this called? Cal de Cordoba, to drop off, and then coming back here again. And that will be Villa de Cans, you know where I'm going with this, tools, pardon me, Villa de Cans tools, machines, trucks, right? Winning, and we will. Oh look, we got a new passenger vehicle. We got the Mac. Return of the Mac. It is right. We'll want all cargo. 6, let's say 6, because it's a number I like, and we will be assigning that to the Villa de Cans tools and machines trucks. Villa de Cans tools machine trucks. In fact, if that proves successful, I can probably get rid of the Villa de Cans machines trucks, period, because they'll just be costing me money. So there you go. So that's that underway. Oh, and I've also been doing this, which I need to do. So we have a look at our filters, and we have a look at the condition. Ah, right. How many of these now? Oh, they're slightly different. That one's slightly different. That's a covered one. There's another covered one. It's a shame we can't filter these out by particular type, right? Or something. I'm now doing, I think, somewhere between 45 and 50 at a time, depending. So it looks like there's quite a lot down here. So what I might do is I will carry on with this one till I hit 50. Right, and then I've been replacing these 50 at a time. Right, so these are all things that you need to do to get this stuff sorted. So that's going to help the new train line is going to help sort the steel here for the machines here. And these tools hopefully will help supply some of the other people's demand for tools here, and also be able to help support the machines going back into Villa de Cans, which is fine because Villa de Cans is doing not so good with machines. A little bit better with food. Getting better, getting better, getting better. We are trying to get there. Is this is now picking up food, or at least should be one. Yay! He's moving something. Yay! And he's taking food to Arrecife, which is fine. So that's tools, machines, Reavers sorted. Palencia. Oh, Palencia, how we love thee so. Or not, as the case may be. What are you getting? You're getting food, because that's coming from round corner, isn't it? Food's coming from round corner. You're not getting machines, though. It's a smidge far at the minute with the old diesel wagon to get this guy machines over here. But I don't think that we have anything coming this way that's going to help. The Palencia Ubeda fuel trucks are rammed, my friend. So that's okay. Rivas Ubeda oil. I think they are also rammed. Yeah, I made those really long because if you have a look over here, because there's so much demand between those two factories, we've got 2,000 waiting. Which reminds me, does anyone know where those trains are? Because they're not here. Wah, wah, wah. So this sometimes happens. Your trains go awry. Where are you? You're here. No, you're doing no good. You're doing good because he is, because he's coming up here to drop off here. So that's where that one is. Where are you? You are down there picking up. Well, that's good. And where are you? You're dropping off. No, they're all exactly where they're supposed to be. I'm just blind. That's the problem there. Blindness. So they're still rocking what they're rocking. And Ubeda Palencia Freight. You are just going backwards and forwards there, right? One train, and what are you? What are you carrying? You're carrying food one way and plastic the other to support that. I wonder if I just check that train a second. So that train has box cars. Those box cars will pick up machines. Right? So, what if we said to this train on the Ubeda Palencia freight line that actually what we want you to do is we want you to carry food here, and then we want you to go down here and pick up machines, and then we want you to bring machines back here, and then we want you to pick up plastics and go back. And then it's actually busy a lot of the time doing something extra. I think that makes some sense, doesn't it? So Ubeda is picking up food. It is then going to Palencia Hub, where it is offloading the food. Then what we're going to say to it is, you are going to go. Oh, there's extra special thinking going on here. You're going to go there, and what you're going to do while you're there is you're going to pick up machines, right? Platform 4. Yes, I'm definitely going to need to update a platform. Then what you're going to do after there is you are going to go back to Palencia again, and you are going to unload the machines, and you're going to pick up plastics, and then you're going to go back to Ubeda, which is where he's unloading plastics, right? And that then has, oh, very nice. You see, he's got the via thing going on. So that's okay. I think that should work hunky dory. So I was like, you're like, what? What are you talking about? Stuff and thing is going, well, what about finished goods? Finished goods, right? Because I can get finished goods to Reavers if I just jiggery with that line. Something else I have to jiggery with this line is that I haven't sorted out. Sorry, I haven't sorted out machines trucks. So there's no machines trucks. So who wants machines? You lot want machines. Is that the appropriate vessel for such an object? Ooh, it's touch and go, isn't it? It's touch and go. Who wants machines? It's more so you lot over here wants machines, isn't it? In which case, you're still in the industrial area, so I don't think it really matters which way you go. Come in and head out. I think you're probably fine going that way. In which case, we can add in a line from here, from our cargo hub, and we'll go from there to there. And we'll say, okay, Palencia. At Palencia East, you lot are going to be picking up machines, and then you're going to be dropping them off there. And that will be, quite simply, as I'm sure you probably gathered, the Palencia machines trucks. Like that. And then we go to our depot, which is nestled down here, and we say, machines 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Palencia machines trucks. Palencia machines trucks, right? Oh, they don't like something. Passenger stop. Did I put in a passenger stop? What did you do that for? Right, it should theoretically it should accommodate that on the line. I do like that. That's a genius thing. Of the genius things that the developers did on Transport Fever 2, and there's maybe 2 or 3. This was one of them. The ability to go, oh, I put the wrong stop down, and you put the other stop down, and it automatically concludes that the stop should stop there, as opposed to have to go back and redoing the whole line. For donkeys like me, it is an absolute godsend. Right, so there you go. So that's that, which is Donkey Hoary. Just exactly how much plastics have we got here? We've got a few. Because obviously what I'm thinking is that train route, we have trucks carrying stuff over here. The Ubeda Plastics trucks coming out of here. So the Ubeda Plastics trucks coming out of here could quite easily be repurposed to bring goods back. And then that train just needs to bring goods all the way down here where they can be offloaded. So that is very definitely something what we can do. So let us quickly have a look at that. We're at the halfway mark of the allotted hour for all this jazz biz wars. So at Ubeda Halt, we are picking up plastic. We're bringing it over here. We are dropping off plastic. We are I've already got them picking up goods. I'm an absolute genius. What's going on? What's happening out of here then? Nothing. I'm just a genius. I've already figured that out. When did I do that? Someone else is inhabiting my body. And then down here, what else have we got down here? Who's down here? Reavers Antiquated Bricks trucks, they're already carrying bricks. The Reavers Tools trucks, they're carrying tools and logs and machines, logs and bricks. Um, yeah, I don't think I need to do anything too funky with these guys. Um, where do they want to go? Who wants? Use lots over here wants. I think that's this fella here. Yeah, that's you. Albeit there's a few trucks. Well, there's a few trucks supposed to be coming this way, but it don't look very busy. So we can always swap it or do something else. So what we want to do is we want to get a truck route from here to here. And you, my good sir, are going to be picking up finished goods. And then you're going to be dropping them off, which is fine. And I want to name it the Reva's Goods Trucks. Reva's Goods Trucks. Right? So that's the Reva's Goods Trucks. It's going to take a while for this to get going. Let's say 4 for now on the Reva's Goods Trucks here. There they are. Right. So the only bit we have to fix here is the volume demand. So this one here, which is carrying the plastics, is this bad boy, and I think they're carrying food, and they're going to have an awful lot of need for food out of here. So we're going to say to them, I also want you to pick up that, but I think what we're going to want is we're going to want that to be at, say, let's say 80 and let's say 20 for now, right? And we'll see how that goes. So they'll be loading up here. They'll be going to Palencia, where they will be unloading the food, but not unloading my goods, thank you. They will then be going to Reva's, where they will be unloading the goods and picking up the machines. They will be going back to Palencia Hub, where they'll be unloading the machines and picking up the plastic. And then they will come back here where they'll be unloading it and doing all of that again. So that should be fine, and that should work. Absolutely okay. How many goods do they want at the minute? 103, that's still a lot. How much food do they want? 113. So while I've said, I mean, it's almost 50-50 to be honest in terms of demand, because Reva's is a bit bigger. But let's get it rocking and rolling, and let's get it moving first, while we think about that and get that stuff moving along, shall we? Right. I need to take a quick break at the half-hour mark, and I will join you very, very shortly. I'll see you soon. Just time for a quick cup of tea and a snack. Be right back. Right, we're back. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Plenty. So food, machines, bricks. Bricks is what we need. Right. Not a lot of bricks, though. Not a lot of bricks. How many bricks do you want? Like 9. And we have bricks being manufactured over here. It's not easy being squeezy. Alright, I don't wanna sorry, dead air. That'd be a dreadful radio host. I don't really want to mess with my rocks over there, because I think that's working out fine. I mean, that's the best way to be taking bricks, isn't it? I mean, that is the best way to be taking bricks. But if we were doing that, that's 3.4. That's like the world's longest tunnel. What's happening in there? A lot is happening in there. 3.4 million. And otherwise it would be like, you know, trying to get up the top somehow. That's Oddly enough, that might not be as bad, doing a crazy tunnel up and then a crazy tunnel down. Surely it's got to be. I'm not building it. Anyway, I think, again, not a lot of stuff. We have a brick manufactory, or whatever you want to call it, over here on these parts. If we hook it up to this road, which is carrying the commuter traffic anyway, it's going to take it right into Palencia. And Palencia wants next to no bricks at all. And the same with tools. It wants to like next to no bricks and next to no tools. The bricks would be there and the tools would be there. I'm not sure about tools yet. I don't know how to right. I tell you what, I mean, we'll be moving forward in going backwards. Let us spray this way. So what if we give it some jam with the old Oogie Squoogie, and we head out this way, and we give him an opportunity to maybe hook in there, right? And that doesn't look like the craziest idea that the world has ever seen. And we Hujima fluff my smoothie tool. Right, and we say that we're going to run a line from here, and we're going to bring it in over here on this one, and it's going to be entirely brick related. So, bricks to you, sir. There's nothing to bring back anywhere. No, there isn't. So he isn't going to be bringing anything back. I mean, they could bring something back, even if it's just not a great deal, right? So if he's picking up bricks and then he's dropping off bricks, and then what if they're, because we're already delivering fuel over here, right? It's going to the train station. We must be delivering to the hub. So if they're picking up fuel there and then taking it to, who wants fuel in the city? In the city, California. Because this one covers that bit and this one covers, all of that bit. I should think that what we'll say is that is an unfortunate thing that I did there. We'll delete that line because that was a mistake. We were here. Palencia is going to pick up fuel. And then they're going to drop that fuel off here. Right? And that becomes the Ubeda to Palencia, and that is bricks and fuel trucks. Bit of a mouthful. Ubeda Palencia bricks and fuel trucks, but that's fine. We're okay with that ish after a while, sort of a fashion. And we may as well start them here and see what happens. Bricks and fuel. So we're gonna have to go with all cargo. Oh no, we could go open top. Yeah. Let's say 6 for now. Because I like 6. I did say I like 6. 6, I said. Ubeda. Ubeda. Did I say Ubeda? Did I go past it? Ubeda, Palentia, bricks, fuel trucks. Right. That'll do that for bricks. Tools. Where in the X am I going to get tools from at Liberty to say? Because I haven't even sorted this guy with tools, have I? Oh, he's got tools. He's getting tools. Oof. He's getting tools because the wrong place, because the Villa de Cannes Reeves Freight is bringing in tools, isn't he? Yeah, he's bringing in tools. So he's bringing in tools over here. So what if we snag some of his tools for over here? And I think I said, oh, this one. So, go over here, and you're going to pick up nothing but tools. And then you're just going to drop off tools for right now. Do you want to bring anything back? Do you need to bring anything back? Can you bring anything back? Nah, probably not for now. Not for now. And that then becomes the Reavers, Palencia, tools, trucks. Right? Reavers, Palencia, tools, trucks. And we'll start them over here. Do. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm starting with 4 this time. Because 4 is almost as good as 6. Revis. Where are you? Comment here. Revis, Palentia, tools, trucks. Right. So that stuff doing thing. Ubeda, what are you doing? You're sorted. You've got your own full fuel, food, bricks, and goods. So you go crazy bananas, nut bar. All I need to know is what's your production like, you people? Ubeda wheat trucks. We're not really quite supplying enough over there. We're still short of wheat. Short of wheat! How can you be short of wheat? Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at it in quick motion. Yeah, we need more of these puppies here. That's what we need. Ubeda wheat trucks. Oh, some of them are not in great condition. There are a whole load of bads and goods. And so let's replace all these turkeys. 28 of them, you say. But they're all underperforming. Right, 28. They're all lugging wheat, which is fine. Oh, itchy ear. Boom. Okay. They should all be good. And then I think, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Why not? 6 more. Right, let's get them chucking along, because this guy's producing like there's absolutely no tomorrows. And what about you blokes over here? Ubeda wheat trucks too. You're also not in great condition. 20 of you. Right, so doot. We'll replace all of you. We're using cupboards for you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Right, we'll duplicate 10 of you lot. Right, that's going to be an absolute monstrous load of... There they go. Boop, boop, boop. Trucks. Congestions galore. Congestions galore. That ought to sort you guys out with a bit more wheat so we can actually get this place making a bit more food. Pardon me. Which reminds me. Yeah, this chap who's just coming in. Villa de Cannes, Ubeda Freight. He's bringing in 42 rocks and 42 wheat. What's over here? Sorry, wrong place. What is over here? An awful lot more rocks. Not an awful lot more wheat. So, rocks-wise, not a problem. Not an absolute problem. Right. 50-50, is it? We can replace that with the bigger stuff. 84 capacity. Oosh, 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 oosh. Let's say 14. Yeah, so let's make him a bit bigger. Ooh, I like what you did there. Um, and we'll change the line because we're not going to need as much 50-50. In fact, I think we'll call that 65-35. That'll probably be okay. So then we can get a bit more wheat moving along, which is okay. We're also here, we could be shifting way more wheat. I don't think we need way more bricks. That's rocks. Where's the wheat trucks? That's more rocks. This looks like lots of rocks. Wheat trucks. Yeah, we could definitely be shifting a lot more. Oh, we got 6 and they're in bad condition. So we could definitely be making these puppies at least twice as many. Probably even more again. The rocks are fine, but what I will do is I'll check the condition of the rock trucks. Yeah, one bad rock truck. Oh no, there's a few. 6. Oh yeah, that figures. We'll replace those. Replace the bad ones. Right, that'll shift more wheat to here, which means that will eventually pick up more wheat. We'll wait and see. Sorry. What happens over here in terms of shifting more wheat? Because we're gonna need that just to get more food. Because there's an awful lot more food here, and Plenty is going to demand an awful lot of food. They're in need of more food, which is absolutely fine. That's all that lot. By gum and jumping Jiminy, we're shifting along like there's no yesterday. These people are just pretty boring. Machines and tools. The machines and tools. Well, we've already said that we're going to get us some more machines because the steel train is going to pick up more machines and pick up machines. And the thing coming up here is tools. So that's coming from Villa de Cans, and that's Columnar Villa de Cans. 43. He's a bit short. And maybe this line here will help, I guess. Is he getting enough timber? Because he's got to have a timber line supplying him. That's this guy here. What is this? The Antiquera timber tools truck. That is going. Where are you going? You're dropping off over there, and then you're picking tools up and heading into the city. And there is only 3 of you, and we really need a lot more. Right, that is a lot more of those, which will help furnish this stuff over here a little bit more, and then yeah, once we've got more stuff being produced, we can look at those. But that's going to take a while to come in because those trucks are coming from up here, I think. So they've all got to come down. Then we've got this thing. It's going to get pretty congested down here, but there's lots of timber waiting, which means that's timber there for the tools. The tools will come over here. That will supply more stuff. The tools will then head up to Columnar. Columnar really doesn't have a lot. We've got machines coming in. How many machines are waiting? A lot of machines are waiting, so we really need a lot more of those. We've only got 6, and we'll do that again. So we've now gone up to 18. So that will shift more of those, which will move some of that around, which will shift Columnar Viejo. So that's it. In terms of most of the balancing for this kind of thing. Everything else is going to have to play out. I might just slow it down. So everything else is going to take time, and I need to wait for it to bed in and play out and change things. And people like Villa de Cans will decide they want more stuff and so on and all the rest of it. But we're looking pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of these 7 on this main part um, are probably clued up to getting everything they need. And then we have Tomaloso and Coslada, who we do still need to work on. How are these guys getting on over here? Look at these little things chugging up the hill. Don't rush. Oh, look, they got like a very specific geological formation up here. That's very interesting. You don't see many geological fractured formations like that. That is a very interesting thing that you actually see there. So yeah, so we're going to trundle up this little hill here, watching these little wagons toot 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 past, which is fine. Hello, mister. Goodbye, mister. Hello, mister. You look just like him. Is he your brother? Oh, I was going to say there's some nice scenery, but there isn't. Easy, toot toot. So there we are. So we've done a few bits and pieces, which is jolly good. That will keep us busy for a little while. And then we need to decide what to do next. Like I said, shall we have a quick look at this? Because we were going to have a look at this. I said we were possibly going to get to this. 20 people waiting. Where's me train? Handcuffs. Right. Okay. I don't know why I said handcuffs. Handkerchief. 32 there. He's picked up 32, and there's 5. So it looks like they're probably getting a full load by the time that they get down here. I can see that there's people wandering in and adding to the existing queue of folks. There's an you're going to stand at the one place without a shelter. I mean, it's up to you. Look at that shark's fin over there. What's the story with that thing? Oh, it's edge of the map. Let's look at this. Dun-dun. Right. Oh, more. 21. Right. So he's coming this way. Is he making money? That's the big question. That's the big $100 question. Well, it says 428,000. He is making money. So the commuting service is actually making money, which is fine. So yeah. So what I need to do is I need to sort out Tomaloso and I need to sort out Coslada, and I need to think about this steel goods chain over here. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff by not having this done, which are a bit of a nuisance. And then we have this. I mean, it would be nice to be able to run the passenger service at least over the same bridge, wouldn't you say? I mean, I say that. I don't have to do that because it's going to get a bit tight in here, and the passengers are out this side. So, we'd be looking for, like, a terminus station out here maybe. But we want it to be... Oh, do we, though? You say you do until you don't. Yeah, it's a good question on that one. It might be sensible to have the train station over here on this side. I say sensible because that's where the residential is, and then it can go through the $3 million tunnel. And if we make that was the tunnel over here, you'll remember it's about the same in terms of what I reckon it's going to cost. Yeah, 2.4, and we got to do it twice. So we could run that train tunnel through there, which would then we could bring something in here over coleslaw. because this is sort of where residential and light commercial is anyway. And if we were to already build that tunnel for the train link, we could run the road link through it, um, and we could do that, and and that would be nice for some purpose. Oh yeah, so that I can get plastics over here relatively easy. Um, I mean, I think nearly we could almost set this entire scheme up over here with trucks. Other than this thing over here, which I think we'd need a train to make it make money, because we know how much a train bridge over here is going to be. It's going to be 10 million. Um, so there. Yeah. Anyway, I could make that make money. If we did a train bridge there, we could. Could we? Trying to get the passenger train underground to come above ground, and then head over this way, and then the passenger go that way. It's possible. There's things and possibilities. Anyway, I can't chinwag any longer. Thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you are liking the series. I do hope you are liking the map. We are getting along really, really well, which is jolly, jolly good. We are getting there. It is 1900. We're getting set up. We're going to have to start changing things up again and adding in new vehicles and changing trains and doing all bits and pieces, which is great. If you are already liking this channel, please subscribe. Because you should. And also, check out memberships. My membership tiers and tier rewards and tier costs have just recently changed to simplify and make things easier and drop some pricing, which is fine. Please check it out. And I will see you all again next time for another game of Who's Hiding the Soap? Ta-ta for now.